G'day fellas and welcome back to Nomad Mega Random. Yes, this is a casted game, but it's a little bit different because we have got 8 players in the octagon, and look at that already. We have got villagers. Oh my lord, we have got villagers that have all found each other in the middle of the map. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back at it again. It is great to be here, and look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. Oh, my lord. All right, well, let's introduce our players, and let's first of all take a look at our beautiful map. As you can see, we've got our nice little zoom down on the mini-map for you today, so that's going to be helping you out a little bit, spotting out all of the different spots that we've got here. But let's start by introducing our players and seeing where they all are. So first and foremost, this is Core. Core is going to be playing the Delhi Sultanate, so not the best role for his civilization, as you guys know. A civilization that's not the strongest when it comes to late game scenarios. Who have we got next up though? It's going to be Snipe tonight, who is up next on the purple, also playing the Delhi, our second Delhi player in this game. We can see his villagers are making their way back now. Going to be already dropping a mosque very, very quick to drop that one. So he's going to be on the purple, going to be on the Delhi. Who have we got up next? It is going to be our player from South Korea playing as the Mongols in the orange. You can see he's making his way back across the map. Villager already running into some trouble. Now, we do already have a bit of a party coming down here. You can see players dropping down town centers within a screen of each other. And that begs the question, who will be the first to go? Will it be Core? Will it be our Korean friend? I got a feeling that Core's going to be, you can see already down on the minimap, he is stuck in a bit of a tough spot. Let's check who is going to be our next player. It is going to be Pilot Elf up towards the north. Going to be on the Holy Roman Empire, and what a great little spot he's got. Villager actually going to get caught with its pants down though. Going to be going down. Never feels good to be losing villagers in the early game. This is something that we talk. Look at this. Hold on. He's going to be losing another villager. Actually, that's one of our Korean players, one of our Korean players' villagers. But looking like it might just run past at this point and just not do too much. So first villager going to be going down, and what a beautiful little spot he's got up there for himself though. So losing an early villager, it does always hurt, but at the same time, you know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It sounds like, yeah, he's deleted the lumber camp over here. He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear it. So a wise choice, but he's still got his food gathering in the middle. Who is our next player up? It is going to be Junson, playing in the pink and going to be on the English for us. And he's in a great little spot. Look at this. Got the entire left hand or entire west hand corner. Going to be all to himself. He's got berries. He's got a nice little tree line. Ooh, he's got a gold mine that's pretty close as well, so he's going to be very happy with this. All the villagers have made their way back. No scout coming out just yet for him either. In typical English style, who needs a scout, right? Exactly. That is the great question. Did he lose his scout? He may have lost his scout. Don't you? I'm pretty sure you start with a scout. No, you don't start with a scout. Interesting. All right, well, who have we got up next? It is going to be Really Unskilled, who is playing as the Chinese. And you gotta like his spot. You really gotta like this spot. Take a look at this one. We have got a gold mine on the town center. We have got berries on the town center, and we have got a mining or a lumber camp very, very close. One of the interesting things to note is there is a giant, an absolutely huge, look at this, it's like a volcano or something, a volcano up towards the north. There is going to be a villager locked in behind it. We can see it on the mini-map here. In fact, there are multiple villagers locked in here behind it. We've got Core with a villager, we've got Puppy Paw with a villager, and we've got another villager down here that is going to be beasties, 2 players that we haven't even introduced yet. So it's going to be up here, it's going to be the teal player. That's going to be a Really Unskilled on the Chinese. So that's going to be my favorite so far, Chinese, even though he's really unskilled. You know what? He's really unskilled. Maybe we don't favorite him at this point. Let's have a look. Who is next? It is going to be down in the south. It is Beastie Cutie, playing as the Abbasid dynasty. Ooh, that's a tough role for free-for-all. For anybody unfamiliar with Abbasid dynasty and free-for-all, having only access to a second landmark is going to hurt you a lot. Even though Abbasid are a great civilization, once they get to the late game, in the early game, it is a struggle. It is an absolute struggle. We can see Beastie doing a little bit of a shenanigan down here. He's got his scout out, going to be catching up some sheep, but he is pinned in this corner. But I got to tell you what, he's playing from the pocket though, and that does feel good. But obviously, you know, you've got two very strong competitors above you, the Mongol as well as the Delhi Sultanate, ready to take you out. So Beastie, I suspect he's going to be in for a hell of a game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him knocked out as the first guy, though. I tell you what, he's going to be an absolute threat. People know, you know, going up against Beastie Cutie, you got to make sure you take him out early. He is a very strong contender. If you leave him alone, he is always going to come back. He is always going to bite you. So it makes a lot of sense. We'll check in on our next player. It is going to be over on the right-hand side, playing as the Holy Roman Empire Puppy Paw. There we go. There we go. That is your 8 players. I'm pretty confident that is your 8 players coming in. Indeed, it is. So if we take a look at the civilization flags, you can see that we are missing a Rus player. We are also missing... What civilization are we missing? A French player. So sub those 2 out and you've got all 6, or all 8 flags. But you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flags all there. Make that a Rus, make that a French, and you've got all 8. So not too bad of a start so far. But I suspect all the action's going to be down here on this south side. We can see Beastie already firing off towards Core and his scout. Core going to be out on the open ocean doing a little bit. And let's take a little bit of a look at the map. Core is fishing down here. Got some shore fish for him, but no fish, no deep sea fish out here at all. Now, there are deep sea fish in other places. There are deep sea fish, deep water fish, not deep sea fish anymore. They're deep sea fish, Strongo. So we've got deep water fish. Look at the water, how it runs around the edge of the map like this as well. It actually, is it? What is that? That is a bit weird. Hold on, that's not even water. Okay, the water just stops. But there's plenty of deep water fish up here towards the north, and we got quite a few fishermen up here as well. We got Puppy Paw, who's going to be out here doing a little bit of fishing. We've also got Really Unskilled, and we've also got Beastie Cutie up here doing a little bit of fishing. So everybody getting in on the fishing. And I love the fact that multiple villagers spawn up here in this absolutely enormous, did I say enormous with a T? I think I did. This absolutely enormous mountain range. Like, there is a giant volcano up here. Other than that, no other real sneaky shenanigans to be had. A lot of food over here towards this position. Take a look at this. We've got multiple sheep, multiple deer herds. We've got a boar down here. We have got everything. This is the farmer's paradise right here. In fact, I don't know. You probably don't farm a boar. You probably hunt a boar. So maybe it's a hunter's paradise. It's a combination of both, a hunter's paradise and a farmer's paradise. But now we got the age up starting to come through. Core going to be dropping down that Dome of the Faith. No surprise there. He wants to win. Let's check in on our next player. It's Snipe Tonight. Snipe Tonight still yet to grab enough gold to get up, but you can see he is working towards it. Our next player after that is going to be our Korean friend, and he is going up to the second age as well with the deer stones. Next up, Pilot Elf up towards the north. Great little spot he's got. Honestly, if I'm going to do an assessment here, I would say Pilot Elf is in a great position for the late game. I love it. It's such a great spot for him to have up here. He's very isolated as well. The only issue is that his nearest allies, or rather nearest opponents, are going to be the biggest threats in the game. We're talking about China, and obviously down here the English as well. Both 2 strong late game civilizations. Obviously, also the Holy Roman Empire. So, I mean, realistically, you've got pretty much like all of the, I wouldn't say the dog shit civs, but you got the 2 delis that spawn down here. You've also got Beastie Cutie on the Abbasid, which is a great civ in free-for-all if they can survive after the first couple of minutes. Let's just put it that way. But Pilot Elf now going to be aging up. We can see him dropping down that landmark. We see Really Unskilled has made it up with the Barbican. Over on the other side of the map, we've got Junson, who's going up with the Council Hall and has added in plenty of farms. As we talked about, Really Unskilled is already up. Going to be looking for that Dynasty and actually doing pretty darn decently on it as well. I've got to say, I love his macro. Also going to be doing a 2 town center play by the looks of it, so he's going very greedy. Villager just yet to make a run back. He's found double deer hunts over here. And wow, Pilot Elf coming in with the goods. 15 sheep. He'll be happy with that. We'll check in on Beastie Cutie. You can see he's got the age up in the queue. Going to be going for the economic wing because he does want to win. Thinking he might go for a bit of a fast castle here. Is that what he's thinking about? No, that is not what he's thinking about at all. 7 villagers on gold. I swear I saw 7 villagers on gold. Maybe I was mistaken. 5 villagers on gold, though. They're going to be heading out to drop down. Oh, my lord, that is a lot. 12 villagers on stone. Beastie Cutie, what are you up to over here on this side of the map? That is the question. Now that age up going to be coming through for him at about the 9-minute mark. So not a bad timing there. Looks like Scout's going to be found out. Fishing boats are going to be just docked up for the moment. Deep water fish still yet to be gathered up. We can see a junk going to be chilling out there. I doubt very much Beastie's actually going to look to challenge this water. This is a very difficult water to contest because you've got a Barbican, a dock, a town center. You've got everything. You've got his entire base over here. So there's not really much you can do. But we can see that really Unskilled is out here on 2 fronts on the water. He wants control of this body of water, and we can see Beastie out here doing a little bit of long-distance fishing. But we'll check in on Puppy Paw and see how he's doing. He's got that landmark already up the Archon Chapel. He is on his way to the Castle Age, or at least not on his way, but he's thinking about going up to the Castle Age. Barbican, as well as those two junks, going to be trying their best to keep these fishing boats out of action. Not having a lot of luck. You can see them trying to avoid it. You can see that there's a single villager down here for Puppy Paw as well, kind of behind enemy lines. I do like this, a very, very southerly position. Could potentially cause some havoc in the late game, but now we're going to have that age up coming through. That's a lot of villagers on gold right now, and I do like the position of Puppy Paw. Obviously, he's got neighbors that are close by, being, you know, our Korean friend down here, but it's important to remember, our Korean friend, he has got even closer neighbors, and as a result, oh my lord, look at our Korean friend, look at this. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. He's tower rushing multiple people. Actually, I don't even think this is a tower rush. I think this is just like, hey, stay back. I've got towers. And then you can see Kors put up a tower himself. He's like, all right, I've got towers as well. And now our Korean friend is heading down to Beastie's base. I don't even think Beastie knows about this. Take a look at Beastie's perspective. Beastie's got no clue. Beastie's Beastie's sitting here. He's like, I'm making town centers. I'm fine, man. He thinks Core and the Korean player are fighting off against each other. Little does he know, the Korean player is just ignoring Core and coming straight for Beastie. I like it. I like it. It's a smart play. How does Beastie even defend this though? Because he's going up against towers as well as archers, and there's more archers coming out. You can see. I like the archer. The way that the archers look for the Mongols are so cool. These little orange. Oh, man, I just love the different colors, man. I gotta be honest with you. Second outpost gonna be coming up here in the Stealth Forest. Beastie Kitty gonna be adding in a 3rd town center now. I don't know how this is gonna go, Beastie. I gotta be honest with you. Something tells me that you might have an issue as we see the archers now coming in. Gonna be looking to cause a bit of havoc. First villager gonna be going down, or at least not gonna be going down, but gonna be slowly but steadily taken out. And it looks like our Korean friend going to be trying to take this out. I think Beastie Cutie realizes he's going to have to fall back, cancels the town center, and says, you know what, we'll just put it over here. Now, he's got a lot of villagers. Where are they? He's got a lot of villagers over here on stone. So I don't know how many town centers he's planning on making, but at this point in time, he's going to have enough at least for 5. And he's hitting double tower rushed. Core coming in hard. Core doing what Core loves to do best, and that's drive it in from behind. Ain't that right, Core? Oh, jeez. But normally he's the one that's getting it driven in on. But second outpost going to be coming in, or I guess technically 3rd outpost when you consider the fact that that our Korean friend is having his way down here with Beastie Cutie, trying his best. You can see pushing in with archers. He's got the archers sitting inside that outpost as well. Villager, rather archer, just going to be making its way down, and Beastie going to be getting caught out a little bit. Over on the other side of the map, we don't really have too much action happening as a Khan actually goes down for our Korean friend, but now we can see that is that a war junk? Really unskilled. Actually popping off. Damn, dude. He is going ham. He didn't even go for the dynasty. He just went straight for a fast castle into war junks. He is intent on clearing this water. It is going to be a no-go for Puppy Paw on here, and I suspect Beastie not going to be too long before he is having a bit of an issue on that water. But everybody else just chilling out. Pilot Elf, we'll have a look and see how he's doing, as he's actually capturing up sacred sites. Well, I mean, no one else is capturing them, so you might as well Pilot Elf. Makes a lot of sense. Ragnitz Cathedral at the back here as well, nice and safe. We see Joneson's also reached the castle edge, going to be going up with the King's Palace, I would assume. Indeed he does. King's Palace, nice and safe. He's got a great little spot back here as well. I'd love to see him drop that landmark, that age 4 landmark. Drop it back here. Obviously, you can rally units out from it, but then, you know, you're going to be thinking about dropping down a Wonder as well as that landmark. Make sure you have them back there. Great little spot for him, but he's quite far out. He's got a lot of resources available to him, though. But speaking of resources, I've just realized, look at the gold that Beastie Cutie's got down here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 large gold veins. Sorry, 5 large gold veins. 6 large gold veins and a large stone. He's got 6 large gold veins. That's 48,000 gold. This guy is not going to be short on gold this game. But one thing he is going to be short on, it seems, is time. Because one of his closest enemies is pushing in towards him. In fact, multiple... Wait, what happened to that? Was that deleted by Core? Did Core accidentally delete that? I feel like he may have accidentally deleted that. That outpost was firing down on the villagers of Beastie Cutie. You can see a lot of them were taking damage. But now that sacred site down towards the the south is actually going to get picked up. And one of the things to note is this map has only got 2 sacred sites. If we take a look at the sacred tracker, you can see it's 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2 for both players. So it's just going to be your first one down here towards the south, the second one up here in the middle. So I don't think there's any real way that players are going to be able to contest that. And we see our first battering ram beginning to come out now for our Korean friend. He is going to be looking to put on the hurt on this House of Wisdom. Beastie Cutie going to be struggling here. And you can see that he's got 1,300 stone in the bank. But just remember, he is in feudal age. He is not in castle. So he's not going to be able to drop down a keep. He's not going to be able to do any repairing with that. And we see a second battering ram. Third, Pilot Elf reaching the imperial age. So Beastie Cutie, meanwhile, over on the other side of the map, stuck in feudal, getting battering ram rushed. Double tower rush, literally from both sides. He is like step bro stuck in, well, rather step sister stuck in the washing machine right now, and there's 2 step bros to help her out. It's it's not pretty. I'll be honest with you guys. He is having a very tough time. Third town center still up here. He's looking to add in a couple of archery ranges. I don't know how much help they're going to be against these battering rams that are pushing towards him, but this is going to be the first landmark that goes down. Second landmark, the town center back here. Obviously, he's got that extra fire armor. What is going on? Oh, it looks like we've got some horsemen that have come out. Horsemen going to be coming out here for Beastie. He has indeed gone into stables down a little bit further. Right on board with Beastie and see how he does as he looks to try and hold off this early aggression. House of Wisdom going to be going down. He's going to continue pushing. It looks like he's heading towards these outposts. Obviously, there's a lot of outposts. We see a barracks coming up here as well on the front line. Villager going to have to fall back. Khan coming out as well. Every unit going to be jumping inside these outposts, looking for a little bit of a garrison. Going to be able to find it as well. Unfortunately, these horsemen going to be losing their lives, and insufficient wood coming out for Beastie Cutie. That is a terrible message to see. Not something that you'd want to hear. And now it looks like we've got a little bit of help from Core. Core going to be coming out. Core going to be assisting Beastie Cutie right now. You can see the elephants going to be coming in. They are beelining. Oh, hold on. They look like they were going for Beastie's Town Center. I think they've realized that the real enemy here might actually be the battering rams. And indeed, Core turns his attention now to those outposts. Battering rams going to be left towards the town center. Keep in mind, that is the final landmark. And this is something that I love to see in free-for-all games. You know, you've got these 3 people that have spawned really close to each other, and one of them, our Korean friend, is on the aggressive. So, you know, Beastie Cutie is obviously called for a little bit of backup. He said, hey, Core, you know, I'm your neighbor, I'm your friend. You got to help a brother out here, otherwise you might be next. And that's exactly it. You might be next. And so, you know, by Beastie coming in, or rather by Core coming in and helping out Beastie here, it's going to mean that he's got a little bit more longevity, because as you guys are aware, you know, the Korean guy, well, he's Korean. You guys know about Leenock, he's pretty strong, and now our Korean friend actually going to be reaching the castle age as well. So we have got not only a tower rush, but we've got a castle age coming through. You can see him adding on that stable. He'll be looking to do some damage towards Core. And speaking of Core, now we see them both on the same wood line here. Villagers just dying non-stop for Core. He is really struggling at the same time down towards the south. Elephant going to continue working its way through this base. It looks like Beastie Cutie is going to manage to survive. Keep in mind that landmark has been destroyed though, so it definitely is a hard position for him. Core continuing to lose villagers, just like he doesn't care. Everybody else though, just doing their thing. At this point in time, I mean, we've got walls coming up for really unskilled, heading into mass archery ranges. He is just playing for the long game. He is absolutely fine. You can see the beautiful walls coming up for him. He's got nest of bees coming out. He's got the triple granary, or at least double granary, coming down in the middle of the base. You know, he is living out his SimCity fantasies right now in this free-for-all game. Meanwhile, Beastie Cutie still stuck in the washing machine, slowly finding his way out. But it looks like Core has come down, provided a little bit of assistance, but attention probably going to be turning towards the north as we see the Khan, together with a couple of villagers, going to be looking to apply the pressure towards Core and his outpost. Now, Core, what's his villager count? We'll take a look at his enemy. So we've got 49 villagers for our Korean friend. Core going to be sitting on 48. So they're both pretty close with regard to villager count. Obviously, Core continues to lose villagers, stacking up a lot of resources here, but those elephants making their way back. Core's obviously got access to this sacred site. It's going to be providing him that lovely little trickle of gold, and that's just going to help him out so much here in the early game. Elephant's going to start pushing towards the Mongol base, and that is going to be a cause of concern. You can see Core down towards the south just continuing to be under attack. Beastie Cutie adding in a 4th town center because, well, why not? You're playing Abbasid Dynasty. That's what you can... hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. We got some friends down here. Look at this. You got a little bit of a romance happening. Beastie Cutie and Core kissing in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. you guys know what comes next, right? First comes love, then comes the marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage, right? Like that's how it's got to go. But now Core starting to push out. The Delhi Scholar's going to be doing what they do best, healing up. You can see he's already got that religious I was going to say that religious freedom in. He's got that healing upgrade. I can't even remember what the name of it's called because it's been banned. It's herbal medicine. There we go. Herbal medicine. You can see just how much damage these units are unable to take. And now that keep going to be coming down. Core going to be looking to really put on the hurt towards his Mongol enemy. Second landmark is standing by, ready to go, and it looks like the elephant's going to be entering into a wild goose chase. Unfortunately, the geese are quite quick, and we'll live to see another day. Honestly, I probably just would have sent one elephant after that and then just, you know, left it, set it and forget it. But now second landmark going to be under pressure. Where's that step out? It's up to the north, I think. Up towards the north. Going for a little bit of a run up towards Puppy Paw. So maybe we've got another alliance coming in, an unlikely alliance. Our Mongol player and our Holy Roman Empire player, Puppy Paw, going to be forming a little bit of an alliance, potentially? Is that what we're seeing? No, crossbows as well as the hand cannoneers going to be coming out. Wallalol. Where is it? It's somewhere. I hear it. I smell it. It was down here. The villagers looked to have taken out the green. What are you doing over here, Pilot Elf? How did you find that? How did you find that relic, Pilot Elf? How much of the map have you uncovered that you know that there's a relic down there? I'm impressed. You got scouts just working overtime looking for relics right now. That is impressive stuff. But now we can see Beastie Cutie has finally reached the castle age, and the herd going to be coming on. Looks like Core really looking to put the pedal to the metal with regard to his orange opponent. And now those landmarks are under threat. We can see the step out up towards the north. Going to get siege down here. Puppy Paw doing some work here. Going to be looking to take it out. Multiple units. Crossbows working together with hand cannoneers, elite horsemen, and now villagers going to be working their way through that wall. Managed to break it down. Units being attacked all around. We can see that our Korean friend is trying his best to find a new home, but unfortunately, Puppy Paw is looking to wall most of it up. And as you guys know, the Mongols, they don't really have much of a counter to walls. No, well, that's not true. They can't build walls, but they can counter walls. They can counter walls, but he's going to be struggling. It definitely seems like Core has taken control of this land down towards the south and forced out our Korean friend. He's got a few buildings left. What has he got? He's got a barracks, he's got a blacksmith, he's got a stable and an archery range. So he's got the military quadricopter combo. The quadricopter? The military quadro combo. Let's go with that. And now we can see he's lost the deer stone, so that's the first landmark. Second landmark might be going down up towards the north. I suspect it will be. Puppy Paw going to be able to clean up what might potentially be our first person in the game getting kicked out here. We'll head over to his perspective and see exactly how he does it. You can see that landmark trying to go down and now looking to split up the step out, but unfortunately it all comes back to the fact these units aren't the fastest. Obviously, yet to get that upgrade, yet to get the speedy boost, and it looks like that main town center going to be going down. So Puppy Paw going to be able to clean up the first player in the game and technically take over a couple of points here. I say a couple of points because that's the way I'd like to think of it. You know, if you eliminate a player, that's highly likely that you would pick up a couple of points if we were going to do some sort of tournament. But now you can see Puppy Paw continuing to siege down this landmark, and it looks like a surrender has come out. And so with that, you can almost guarantee to say Puppy Paw forces out the surrender. Obviously, we could see that Core was trying his best to take out our Korean friend, but unfortunately for Core, Puppy Paw got there a little bit faster up towards the north. Oh my lord, we are up high right now. Puppy Paw just doing some fishing up here. That villager is well and truly locked in. Actually, it's actually not. Oh my lord, Core! Look, Core built his landmark! Look where Core built the landmark, dude! Oh, Core! Oh my lord! How did you... Then you got a stone mine up there as well, Core! Oh my lord, Core is just... He's going next level. He is really going next level with this kind of stuff. And now at the same time, looking to push in towards Puppy Paw's base. A lot of scholars coming out. You can see the healing coming out. Barely any damage going to be taken today. Or at least if it is, it's going to get healed up. But you can see both players going to be going their separate ways. Realize that there's probably a little bit of an impasse, and neither player really wins from fighting with each other, at least at this point in the game. Now Core going to continue expanding. He's still sitting in age 3. Beastie Cutie, though, reaches the Imperial Age. He is up to Imperial Age. What do we see from Beastie Cutie? It looks like at this stage, just a lot of villagers. He's on 156 villagers. All right, I respect that. That is a man who knows what he likes, and he likes villagers. How many town centers is he on? 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm guessing it's 4 town centers. I don't actually know how to count town centers. I think it's just 4. But he is still training villagers at this point. But he's got a nice little ring going down here. Nice little line of sight ring beginning to build. You can see him working towards that. And he spots out Snipe Tonight. Let's take a look at Snipe Tonight and see how he's doing. Because he's got this central post in the middle that he's not really done much with yet. But I guess he's holding off for the moment. Playing the deli. He's going to be going up against Jusen. Did I say Jusen? Junson, but we can see Junson going to be pushing in towards him. Quite a military mass here from Junson as well. Elite longbowmen together with the elite men-at-arms. They got their Chad armor out. They're going to be able to defend here very, very handedly and looking very good. What are these walls coming in right now from Pilot Elf? He is walling all the things. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Look at Pilot Elf go. These guys are walling each other out. We got the Great Wall Gatehouse over here as well. There are just walls for days. And now those men-at-arms are going to be looking to push in and dish out some damage as we see Junson just absolutely taking Snipe Tonight to school. And this is where it starts to get worrying. And keep in mind, these players are playing with the score on, so they will be able to see, you know, who's got the highest score. Let's take out that guy. Let's take out that guy. He's got the highest score. And now we can see really unskilled as well as Puppy Paw might be looking to have a bit of a battle up towards this northern position. Keep yet to get that boiling oil out, but we'll take a look at how really unskilled is doing. He was one of my early favorites for this game, playing in the teal, one of the beautiful colors. I do love teal, love green. 148 villagers for him, not too bad. Hasn't really scouted much of the map. Bit of a water fight beginning. A Carrick coming out as well for Puppy Paw. He's going to be looking to put on the hurt, looking to put on the pain. The Bombard's going to be coming out for him as well. A Culverin out in a beautiful military mass for Puppy Paw. So we'll take a look at him and see how he's doing. He's only sitting on 118 villagers compared to these 150, 160 memers that we've got down towards the south and up towards the north. But we've also got Pilot Elf's base to go take a look at. Let's go do that quickly and understand exactly what he's up to as he continues just walling like an absolute madman. He has got... What are these houses? What are these houses, Pilot Elf? I like the base. I like the base. It's very simple base, but an effective base. It reminds me a lot of SimCity, though. You got all the houses up in one corner, all the blacksmiths up in one corner, the university, the monastery, everything's all just in one little corner. I do like it. Going with that Palace of Swabia, sitting on 140 villagers at the moment. Not too bad. He'll be pushing into the middle, and we can see Core going to be out here fighting once again. Core just seems to be in every corner of the map. That's why they call him Core, because he starts at the core and he works his way out. But he's doing pretty well up towards the north. Adds in a second town center because why not, Core? Why not? The second town center going to be coming in. He's got the keep up as well. And now looking to fight it out with Beastie. You can see Beastie's actually taking control of the sacred site towards that southern position. A lot of fishing boats looking to come in now as well for Snipe Tonight. He's hunting. He's looking for food to eat. But now up towards the north, that's where our battle's probably going to be continuing. And indeed it does. Villagers coming out. But it looks like we had a little bit of a battle trying to unfold. But we can see that there are plenty of Nesta Bees. And now really unskilled. Not playing up to his name. Going up against one of the best players in the game right now, Puppy Paw. And he's going to be trying his best. You can see the amount of damage that comes out from those Nesta Bees. He's going to be so careful against them. We'll take a look at Puppy Paw and see from his perspective exactly how he's doing. You can see he's holding on pretty well right now for dear life. Moving out. He's coming out for some gold, I suspect. Not gonna have a lot of luck there, Puppy Paw. Good try though, mate. Good try. Yeah, unfortunate stuff. And now up towards the north, you can see he's still fighting, still trying to hold on. We'll check the guild hall actually and see how the guild hall. Never mind. He's not. I thought he was playing the French. He's not playing the French. I don't know why I thought he was playing the French. Nesta B's doing a great work from behind the scenes over there. Culverin are out for him, so he's going to be able to take those Nesta B's out. You can see there. God, they got a lot of health. 396 health. That is a lot of health. Villagers going to have to be heading towards another direction. Going to get taken out. Puppy Paw down to 105 villagers now. So he is struggling. You can see Core just taking control and subsequently punishing his enemies very heavily. Up towards the north, that villager is still on the fish. Still on the fish. This villager has just been hunting fish all game from the very beginning of the game. Keep going to be going down. Puppy Paw going to start looking a little bit concerned right now. What units? Oh, we got Grenadiers coming out. We got Grenadiers coming out for our teal player, the Chinese player. Really unskilled. Going to be looking to push in a lot of damage from these units. These are Grenadiers. These are upgraded bad boys as well. They've got the extra range on their tiles. Oh, man. These are pyrotechnics. He has got the full... Look at he has got the full army of gunpowder. He's got Grenadiers. He's got the hand cannoneers. He's got the clock tower bombards. He's got the Nesta Bees. He's is literally fully gunpowdered out of the wazoo right now, but Puppy Paw trying his best to clean this up. He knows how difficult it is going up against this. You can see on the backside, the clock tower bombards still got a fair bit of health on them, but 18 health on that bad boy. You can see them focusing down this bombard. Gonna fall back. They realize how important it is to stay alive, and really unskilled, just demonstrating his prowess here. I'm impressed, man. You're not really unskilled. You're just slightly unskilled. Nice. You keep it up, man. You keep doing you. I'm liking it. We'll check now down towards the south. I want to see how the Beastmeister is going. Am I allowed to call him that? Am I allowed to call him the Beastmeister? I probably shouldn't. I'll just call him Beast EQ here, the Beastmeister. Oh, gosh. He's got quite a base beginning to build here as well. Is he up to tier 3? Let's take a look and see. Tier 3, where are you at? Yeah, he's at tier 3. He's sitting at 66 out of 60 structures. That's a pretty decent amount of structures. At tier 3, he's got to have access to improved production speeds as well as those research speeds. And we'll continue looking up towards the north because we can see that Really Unskilled is going to continue pushing in towards Puppy Paw, just looking to try and do a lot of damage. You can see that the gunpowder is really what's going to set the difference here. Grenadier's taking a lot of damage from that mangonel. We can see them getting off some pretty decent shots. Nice little splits coming in there from our Chinese player. But now Age Up going to be coming through for Beastie Cutie. That is going to be his final Age Up. So he's technically post-Imperial at this point. He is fully upped, but now this is a tough position here for Beastie, for Puppy Paw. I think he might just be out here. I don't know if there's any possible way that he's on 83 population. Compare that to Really Unskilled, who's on 165. And so you've got a player who is an objectively a top 10 player right now who's going to be going out to Really Unskilled. And this is just, I guess this is just the difference that China make in the late game. You know, you get a nice little lead on China and it makes it really hard to lose in this position. But those Grenadiers are going to be so difficult to deal with. We see the Horsemen running in, trying to take out those bombards. If you take out the bombards, then you're going to cut the beast off at the neck or off at the leg. I don't actually know what that is. But look at this. We've got villagers coming out as well. Forward villagers to hold down this position and to repair up these clock tower bombards. And they continue pushing through. Going to be prioritizing the infrastructure. Landmark does go down. Grenadiers going to be focusing that down, continuing to pop off on those villagers. More horsemen going to be running out, but keep in mind that's not a lot of horsemen. So this is going to be a real struggle here for Puppy Paw. He's holding on. He's trying his best. He's got the Holy Roman Empire. Not a bad civ. And Core reaches the Imperial Age. Congratulations, Core. Better late than never, mate. Welcome to the world in the Imperial Age. And it looks like Puppy Paw's just tapped out. Puppy Paw has said good game. So we'd have some points right now going over to Really Unskilled, doing a great job there, taking out Puppy Paw, one of the favorites coming into this. He is a very strong contender when it comes to this stuff. But now, look at the farming economy coming out from our Chinese player. You gotta love it. You just gotta love it. It is absolutely beautiful. Though I do wonder, how far are these villagers traveling? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4 farms distance away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is quite literally 4 farms away, this bad boy right here. That is a long time. Now, I just heard a sound. I don't know what that sound was, but I think it might have been a wonder. Construct. Beastie Cutie is constructing a wonder. Beastie Cutie... What? Look at the madman. Beastie Cutie... I'm not sure if you're aware of this, mate. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other players alive in this game, and 2 of them border you. I guess 3 of the other 3 are on the other side of the map, but I mean, you've got Core right next to you. You've got no walls up at all. It's literally a run into, like, okay, I'm going to be real with you guys. This is an optimistic wonder. This is an optimistic wonder. I don't like the chances of this being successful. You know, there's a lot of famous quotes about people making wonders when a lot of other people are alive. I think it was Confucius, actually, who said, man who makes wonder with 6 people alive soon loses wonder. I think that was Confucius. I'm not sure. But he's going to have to hold that for 15 minutes. What is he doing? He's a lunatic. 100... Oh my god. Sorry. Oh god, hold on. Give me... Oh my god. Oh god, I just lost my... He's got 178 villagers. He's... Okay, alright. First comes the wonder, then comes the walls. Alright, he's got it worked out. You know, if there was anything I learned from the Siege of Snooper game, I'm just going to disregard that. You don't build the walls first. You build the wonder first, and then the walls come. That's how you do it. This is a little bit maniacal. This is a little bit crazy. I'm impressed though. I like the balls on this guy. I don't know how do you even afford a wonder this early in the game? I guess we are 34 minutes into it, and it's going to be the prayer hall of Uqba that is coming down. So once again, we're going to be seeing the big prayer hall of Uqba. I think the last time that we saw this would have been Hut versus Zertan on Warring Islands or Archipelago. Would have been the last time that we saw the prayer hall of Uqba coming out. So it's been quite some time since we've seen it. But we're going to be riding on board with Beastie because he is going to be under attack. In fact, this is one of the things that I think really sets the good apart from the good apart from the great right now. This is what sets the difference. Beastie's the kind of guy who can make a wonder with no walls, no outposts, 178 villages. I mean, he's down to 159 now. He's throwing them away. But still be that confident to do it. Like, this is an expensive wonder. This is 6,000 resources of each that you're throwing away. That's 25,000 resources. Like, 24,000 resources. That is a lot. That is a lot of resources right now that are getting thrown out there. And he's just kind of, I wouldn't say necessarily sacrificing it, but like, you got to remember, he's playing Abbasid as well. So if he loses this first town center and then loses the House of Wisdom, well, that's just good game. You don't even need to kill the prayer hall of Uqba. So that could be one of the issues that he faces as well. But there are battles that are happening. Take a look at this. We've got really unskilled looking to push through. Now, one of the things that you need to do in this scenario is make sure that you're setting up a forward base. And we can see that really unskilled, he's got a player in between him and where he wants to go. And so he's going to have to make a decision. Do I go around or do I go through? And typically if you're going through, that's not going to be a good thing. That's not going to be a good thing. Not for you and not for that player. But it looks like over on the other side of the map, we've still got other players just looking to fight it out. So we've had this battle between Snipe Tonight and Junsen that has just been raging on over towards... Look, no, turning upon his own sheep! What is wrong with you, Junsen? I can't believe it did that. This Treb still been doing its Treb things. Back in the base of Junsen, we can see he's got the Windguard Palace up. Everything is working up well for him. He's still yet to wall, though. We've got a lot of walls coming out, though. Pilot Elf has done the walling for him, and Pilot Elf makes a nice little ring. I got no idea what the purpose of Pilot Elf's walls are, but I like them. But I like them. They're nice. They're nice. We don't yet have that attack beginning. I want to take a look and see where is our teal player. Is our teal player moving around? No, he's just quite literally moving through. Okay. Interesting. The teal player, really unskilled, just going to be moving through. Now, one of the things to know, these guys over here are still fighting. There's literally a wonder up right now. 11 minutes to go. And I think this is one of the dangers that you fall into when it's almost like the bystander effect that's happening right now. Are we actually going to witness the bystander effect in Age of Empires 4? So for anybody who doesn't know what the bystander effect is, I'll try my best to summarize it without, without not doing it justice. Essentially, the argument goes that if you as an individual witness something that should require intervention. Like, let's say an old lady falls over or something like that, and she's crossing the road. If you're by yourself, then you're going to help her out because, no one else is around. It's just you and the old lady and she's fallen down. You got to help her. But if there's like 100 people around, everyone's like looking at each other like, I'm not going to help. You going to help? I'm not going to help. Are you going to help? Nah, I'm not going to help. Like, everyone's just looking at each other, and it's called the bystander effect. And I feel like we might even have that right now. Now, really unskilled. He's gone in, and he's like, I'm going to help that lady. I'm going to pick up her apples. I'm going to give her a nice little pat on the back. I'll call her son. I'll be like, hey, your mum's just fallen over. You're going to need some help. But unfortunately, the lady, turns out, she's not a lady. I gotta be careful where I go. She claps back and she's like, hey, my son, he's an independent man. He doesn't need to know about... No, I'm an independent woman. My son doesn't need to know about me. And you can see that Beastie is that son, and he is just clapping right now. At least he's trying to. Bombards on the back line. Gonna get torn to pieces through these camels. And I gotta say, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. But where are the rest of the armies? Because over on this western side, actually... Do I take it all back? All of a sudden, as the bystander effect finally finished, we see the elite horsemen are back here as well. The only issue is that Pilot Elf is just... I think Pilot Elf is just minding his own bit... Pilot Elf is preparing for his own wonder, it seems. Not too interested in the wonders of... Hold on, can I just get a POV? POV, you are Pilot Elf. We're just chilling. Oh, hey, you guys are gonna get that wonder, right? Yeah, you guys, you guys will get that wonder, right? Don't mind me. All right, we'll check in with Johnson. We'll see where he's at. He's just burning down outposts. He's got a lot of time. That's the thing to remember, right? Like, you got a lot of time here. You got 9 minutes. You're not fussed. Let's check in with our fan favorite Core. Core beginning to break through, making some momentum over on the north side of the base now. A lot of elephants coming out, and these guys, these are mean guys. They got the crossbows out, so they're going to be looking to do some penetration. So not the first penetration today for Core. Definitely won't be the last one either. You know, he is always a fan of taking advantage of stuck individuals, and Beastie Cutie, I mean, he's not... let's talk about the rise of Beastie Cutie in this game. He went from being a man who had his House of Wisdom turned into a House of Wasdom. Like, that was terrible. Like, it was a House of Wisdom, and then it was killed. So it was just... You know, it wasn't the best early game. We could see the remnants of what was once here, the barracks, the outpost. It was looking bad. And now, all of a sudden, Beastie's in a position to actually win the game. Core going to be turning his attention towards him. And you can see Beastie's re-walled up the passage. So now you can see just as our Chinese friend towards the north wants to come in through those walls, he's not going to be able to do so just so fast. And we see that Core going to be losing out a lot of these units. He's trying to make his way down towards the south. The Brer Hall of Ukbar stands strong, but 2 keeps going to be standing here. Going to be standing strong, and they begin firing off towards it. Still yet to grab their springald emplacements, but they still mean absolute business, and he's going to be losing all of those units. There's only 5 of them remaining, and all of a sudden it's starting to look good for Beastie Cutie. At first I was like, well, hold on a minute, like, there are 6 people remaining in this game and you're building a wonder. I don't think that's possible. And you got no walls up, you got no outposts up. Like, the only outposts you got are outposts for line of sight. That's pretty much it. Yet still, all of a sudden, he somehow finds a way. And now we've got that forward base looking to come through. I say forward base, but it's Core's forward base. Where is the forward base coming through? Does Really Unskilled have a forward base just yet? Really Unskilled, where is your economy? Oh my lord. Is he just spending it all on grenadiers? Is that what is happening? He's got them all around the Spirit Way as well. Oh my god. Whoa. Can we just talk about the level of concrete that is underneath that village for a second? Jeez, look at these. I feel like I don't know if I'd want to live in that village. Look at the cart underneath. The cart is holding up the village. Yeah. That's an impressive cart. We gotta get a sponsor from these guys. I'll endorse those guys for sure. But now back towards the base of Beastie. Really Unskilled, looking to push in. You can see the bombards firing down upon the Mangonels. Mangonels getting off some juicy shots. He's trying his best to get those juices off. Not gonna have a lot of luck though. You can see on the backside the bombards just doing very effectively. Culverin moving up for a bit of a kiss. They are coming up. They can barely see down that ridge, and indeed, they do indeed kiss the bombards of their enemy, taking them all out. And those Grenadiers going to continue struggling, but you can see this is what we talk about often when people are looking to be a bit more defensive in the game. What happens is you're so close to these reinforcements, and you can see Beastie Cutie just continuing to reinforce to this position, slowly going to be pushing out. We hear attack sirens going up over towards the west, so it looks like we might have multiple fronts coming in now against Beastie Cutie. He is going to be struggling here as we see not only our Chinese player from the north coming down, we've also got Core coming in who spawned close by to him. He's also got, oh my lord, is he going into scouts? Oh, he's going into scouts, and he's rallying them towards the deer stones. That's for extra good luck. You rally them towards the deer stones, and you get extra good luck. So this is something that Salami does. That's how he gets his extra good lucky. He gets his extra good lucky scouts. Yeah, the push now going to be coming through for Johnson up towards the north position. We can actually see that we've got a bit of a push coming through as well from Snipe tonight. He is indeed looking to snipe tonight. He seems to have chopped tonight away through the walls. A lot of elite horsemen coming out for him. How many have we got here? We got 86. That is more than enough to snipe a landmark, more than enough to snipe a wonder. The question is whether he's going to be able to do it. And now, up towards the north, Have we got Core going for a push on multiple fronts at the same time? So even though everyone is fighting this common enemy, Beastie Cutie Core is still dropping castles in people's bases. No wonder the economy of really unskilled has gone to shit. Core is just dropping it. Now Grenadier's coming out. Grenadier's going to be doing work here against Core. Core going to have to cancel that, and indeed all those villages go down. Hey, Grenadiers are perfectly balanced. Do not worry about them, developers. Don't look at the Grenadiers. Nothing wrong with Grenadiers. Do not fret. But now we can see the Beastie Cutie going to be looking to push on this front. And oh my lord. That is a man-at-arms sandwich right there. Those mangonels are definitely in the business of creating havoc for those men-at-arms. And now, look at them just getting off some damage. Beastie Cutie looking pretty decent. All of a sudden, it's starting to look a bit scary. I'm starting to worry. There's a good scout mass building up here, so I guess maybe we shouldn't worry too much. 95 scouts and what was it, 86 elite horsemen. Interestingly, no one's taken advantage of the drop yet. We haven't seen any Carracks come out, even though we do have docks over on the other side of the pond. And now going to be looking to make their way through. We can see the Culverin actually pushing up here, coming up for a little bit of a kiss towards the front. You know, Culverin, they love to go for those kisses. Mangonel sitting behind here. Beastie Cutie going to be trying to hold on. And I love the way that he's literally playing this. Look how many people are outside his walls right now. He literally has 1, 2, 3... 4 people outside his walls. The only person that's not here is our teal player. And the only reason he's not here is because he's back at home trying to defend because Core's castle dropping him. Look at this. He's trying his best to survive. Really not having a lot of luck. Those scouts, though, they're not going to have any weight inside those walls. It's going to be one of those things that you're going to have to, you know, you're going to have to find something. And Beastie deletes a whole bunch of villages. We got 3 minutes until Wonder Victory. Ladies and gentlemen, get your clocks out, your timers out, your stopwatches out, all that good stuff. Beastie Cutie going to be defending the prayer hall of Ukbar. Going to be praying as much as possible to try and keep it alive. But I suspect he's going to need more than prayer here. He's going to need some insane mangonel shots if he wants to do anything. But he is in the zone. He's got 10 mangonels out right now. He's going to be looking to put down some damage. We see the mangonels beginning to fire off down on the infantry below, getting a lot of damage out right now. Castle's helping out a huge amount as well, and all those infantry units going to be going down. Mangonel's doing a great job right there, holding on. Very well played in the north. We continue to see villagers looking to siege it down. We've actually got siege workshops coming out on the front side here for really unskilled. And look, that really unskilled's going to be taking out the base of Core. He's getting a little bit back on him. He said, hey, you took out my base. I'm going to take out yours. But keep in mind, Beastie is still ticking on the clocks. And now all of a sudden, a big push coming in from Pilot Elf, moving forward with the Elite Horsemen. At the same time, the Elite Horsemen from Snipe tonight are going to be coming in, looking to come through on all angles. 2 minutes to go until Wonder Victory. Beastie Cutie trying to hold on. He's got keeps everywhere. His landmarks up to the north are a little bit exposed, but I don't think he's too worried about Core at this stage. Now Mangonel's down towards the south. They're going to get taken out by all these units, and there are so many horsemen in here for Snipe tonight. He looks more interested in sniping the keep rather than sniping the prayer hall of Ukbar. They do manage to make it around, but you can see they're almost a little bit confused about where to go. Beastie Cutie manages to hold on. All of his units sitting underneath the keeps. The medical center's just going to be providing so much cover for him right now. He's looking incredible, but all the units from the English player are looping in around. It's not going to be pretty. These guys are going to do a plenty amount of siege as well, but Beastie still in a nice spot back here. He's got a lot of Culverin, but Culverin aren't going to be what he needs, and now going to be turning their attention towards the prayer hall of Ukbar. Where are the villagers to heal right now? Where are Beastie's units? Oh my god, they're up towards the north! Core's going for a snipe! Core found a way in! Oh my lord, the first town center is down! He's only got the House of Wisdom to go. He's got 28,000 health on it though. 28,000 health. 1 minute to go. Core going to be trying his best. How many scouts does he have? I don't know how many he's got, but I don't think he's going to have enough. There is so many units up here from Beastie Cutie. Down towards the south, the prayer hall of Ukbar still stands. All the units are dead. Beastie Cutie wins the game. There's no way he doesn't win from here. He's managed to hold. He's done the impossible. There were 6 people in this game when this wonder went down. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. The Grenadiers are here. Have no fear. The Grenadiers turn their attention towards that House of Wisdom, the Bombards on the back line. And you gotta wonder, you really gotta wonder, if it wasn't for Core doing those keep drops, could have they actually defeated Beastie? I think he's gonna hold. I think he's gonna make it. He's got less than 30 seconds to go before that landmark ticks, before that Wonder Victory turns over for him. And if that is the case, if that is it, he somehow manages to pull off a victory with 6 people in the game when he drops down a landmark. No walls, no outposts, no army. He had 180 villagers at the time that he dropped that wonder down. And he holds on and he wins. The landmark survives despite the 6 versus or the 5 versus 1. Absolute insanity. Good game. Well played to Beastie Cutie. Fellas, if you haven't already checked out Beastie Cutie's YouTube, I don't know what the heck you're doing here on this video. This guy is an absolute beast, as the name goes out, or as the name says. What an absolute game. My voice is strung after that one. Let's take a look at the village accounts in that game. Yeah, you can see Beastie going for a little bit of a personal high. A Guinness World Record, if you will. That is impressive. I can't believe he held on. We'll take a look at the military. I want to see how many units were killed. Somehow he managed to kill 877 with only losing 367. I think it just comes down to those mangonels, those keeps. He did so incredibly well. Fellas, I'm going to leave a link in the description to Beastie Cutie's YouTube. He's got a lot of great videos on there. My personal favorite is one where he takes a look at a post that was made on Reddit. And he dissects it a little bit, goes and watches a game. I'll leave a link in the description to that specific video. Thank you so much for watching this game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this cast, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.